The night my African-American mother called my African-American fiance a gold digger, I discovered the real danger to my marriage wasn't strangers, it was my own family.
The night my mother slammed her wine glass on the counter and called my fiance a gold digger was the night I realized something terrifying. The biggest threat to my marriage wasn't a stranger or money or even fate, it was my own family. I never saw it coming. I grew up believing we were a normal, loving unit. My mother raised my sister Vanessa and me alone after our father walked out. She worked 2 jobs, made every holiday magical, fought for us, protected us. I always thought she just wanted me to be happy. Then I met Emily, brilliant, elegant, compassionate. A clinical psychologist who specialized in trauma. I fell harder and faster than I ever thought possible. Within 6 months, I was buying a ring. That's when the whispers began. First from my sister, gentle concerns that felt more like accusations. Then from my mother, prenup suggestions, hints about Emily's secret past. I brushed it off. They were just being protective, right? But Emily saw the truth before I did. After our engagement party, she whispered, "They hate me, and this is only the beginning." I wish I had listened. Our wedding day arrived, sunny and perfect. Emily walked toward me in her simple off-shoulder gown, looking like grace in motion. The ceremony felt like a promise to the life we wanted to build. Then the reception started, and everything collapsed. My drunk aunt stood up for a toast nobody asked for. Her words sliced across the room. "Did you know the bride had an abortion 2 years ago?" From her married boss, and took a settlement to keep quiet? Emily went white. The reception froze. My heart cracked open. Emily didn't cry or scream. She just left. In the bridal suite, as she removed the flowers from her hair with shaking hands, I asked the one question I should never have asked. "Is it true?" She simply called her sister, a lawyer, who arrived with a folder of documents. The truth: Emily had been assaulted by her supervisor. She reported it. The system protected him. The NDA she signed wasn't about silence, it was about survival. And somehow my aunt had gotten hold of this private trauma and weaponized it. I felt sick. Sick that my family knew, sick that they used it, and sick that I hesitated before believing my own wife. We left our own wedding without saying goodbye. For a week, we hid in our apartment, sharing our deepest secrets, her trauma, my childhood scars, the damage my intrusive family had carved into my life long before Emily ever showed up. Then came the confrontation. We gathered my mother, Vanessa, and my brother-in-law. Emily, calm and professional, dismantled every lie. My mother cried. Vanessa argued. Surprisingly, my brother-in-law took our side, finally calling out the toxicity my family had been passing off as love. I thought that would fix it. It didn't. For a few months, things got better. Then the manipulation began again, requests for money, guilt-tripping, passive-aggressive comments. Then someone emailed me photos of Emily with another man. Hotel lobby, restaurant, hugging, anonymous sender. My heart sank, but this time I listened to the voice that loved my wife. Emily calmly explained he was a colleague from a trauma research conference. A reverse image search confirmed it. We set a trap. We planted fake information, a fabricated job opportunity in San Francisco. Days later, anonymous emails arrived about Emily's financial secrets. We had all the proof we needed. My mother had been sabotaging us. When we confronted her, she truly broke, not with defensiveness, but with the fear of losing me. It wasn't enough. We set a hard boundary. No more meddling, no more manipulation. If they crossed the line again, we would cut contact. They crossed it anyway. They used an emergency key to break into our apartment to throw a surprise baby shower after discovering Emily was pregnant, something we hadn't even shared. Emily shook as she said, "I can't raise a child in this," so we moved. Not across town, across the country, new jobs, new home, new life. We left quietly, not out of anger, but for survival. When our daughter Lily was born, we made a promise. She would grow up knowing love, not control, support, not sabotage. Weeks later, my mother and Vanessa visited. For the first time, they came with humility. They asked before touching Lily. They apologized without excuses. They listened. We rebuilt from there, not perfectly, but steadily. Today, years later, with 3 children and a thriving marriage, I finally understand what Emily saw from the beginning. Family isn't defined by blood. It's defined by who loves you, supports you, and respects your boundaries. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do for your marriage is protect it from the very people who think they re-protecting you. If you've been hurt by family meddling, you're not alone, and you're not powerless. Love can survive anything as long as you fight for each other, not against each other. Thanks for listening.